Hello and welcome to EGW Writings Tech Tips. I'm your host, Darryl Thompson. Today we're going to continue our series on the EGW Writings 2 app on the iPad and learning how to see and use all of the features that it offers. The particular setting that we're going to look at today is fonts and how to change them for both the home screen and also for the book reader. So you say, what's the importance about fonts? Well, different people like different font styles, and there are two major font styles. There are sans serif and serif. Now, sans serif is the font that we have, and we set it up as the default on the app, but some people don't like the clean-cut look of the sans serif font. They prefer the older printing style of the serif fonts, which have decorative flourishes on the edges of each of the letters. Let's go and have a look at the differences on the iPad here. So if we take a look at my home screen, this is what we call the sans serif San Francisco font. Notice that each of the letters are clean and sharp. But what if I come here and on my interface change the font to like Times New Roman? Now you can see that each of the letters have little decorative flourishes at the edges and the ends of each letter. What if I want to come along and change it to a different font like EGW, which is another serif font? Or maybe I like plain old Arial. The choice is yours. You can choose the font style on your interface that you prefer. Now let's get into something that is more important, and that is the book reader. Many of you would prefer to have a particular font style that you are used to and comfortable with in using. So let's come down here where you see the reader, and you can see you can change the font style there, and you can tap that and change it. You say, well, I don't see any change. Well, no, because first we need to open up the book reader. So let's open up our book reader, and you can see here in front of me that I have a serif font. What's the serif font? It's Georgia. Now, what if I want to change that to the default San Francisco font? All I need to do is click here in the reader on font type, click on San Francisco, and it changes. And you can go down this list, and we have several serif and sans serif fonts that you may prefer to use. We have the old Helvetica style there, which is a little tighter and more compact, but it's very clean cut. Or maybe you prefer the Devanagari font, which is a little bit smaller and tighter again. Or maybe you would prefer to come back and use the Slabo font, which is sort of like a modern take on the EGW font. Whichever font you prefer in your reader, the choice is yours. So play with it, change the font settings, read for a few pages, and whichever page font style that you like the best, stick with it. And then that can become your default font for the app. So today, remember, you can change the font style for the interface and also for the reader to the font style that you prefer. I hope you've been blessed by this little tutorial. May you always stay with God and remain blessed. Have a nice day.